If you're trying to get more attempts at the 6 mounts that come from gigantic seeds, then no worries, because in this video I'm going to be running through all the different sources to get your hands on more gigantic seeds. So first up, let's talk about the ones that are guaranteed, and these will be repeatable on your alts as well. So if you have a bunch of alts, you can run through this content again and get a bunch more seeds as well. The first guaranteed seed up is going to come from a treasure called the Magical Bloom. We'll find it over here. There'll be a little NPC that you can click on. He'll run away, you'll follow him, you'll click him again. He'll run away once more, you'll click on him, and an item will spawn next to him that you can loot, which will have a gigantic seed in it. The next guaranteed source is going to be from the second Handin for the weekly resources. So over here you'll find this NPC and you'll need to hand in this resource bundle. You'll do the first quest, you'll get a plump seed, and then there'll be another quest to hand in 5 resource bundles, which will now give you a gigantic seed instead. To create the bundle, you can click on the NPC next to them, the Moonkin. That'll have a list of different resources that you can create bundles with. Although don't buy a bunch of mats for future weeks, because the bundles will change week to week. So just buy what you need for this week and then look again next week. Once you hand in that quest, you will get our next gigantic seed. The next seed is going to come from the 4th chapter of the campaign, which is Ice and Fire. So you'll go through the other campaign quest lines, you'll get to Ice and Fire, you'll complete all of it, and the very last quest will give us a gigantic seed. The next seed is going to come from a side quest line. Once you finish the campaign chapter 4, you'll go back to the main base, and Scenario should now have a quest for you called the Konzu Query, which you'll go over, you'll aid the bird, you'll do some quests, you'll head back, you'll hand that in. And that should now unlock a new side quest at Scenarius, which will send you over to aid Aviana. You'll go over there, you'll complete that full quest line, and once again, the very last quest from this will give us another gigantic seed. The final guaranteed source is Reach and Renown 20. Once you get Renown 20, you can start buying them for 1.5k resources, and on the PTR this unlocked account wide, so even your alts that aren't Renown 20 will be able to use their resources to purchase seeds as well. Next up, we'll talk about sources that you'll have a chance of getting a seed from. The first one up is going to be another treasure, which is a one-time treasure. This will be the Crystalline Glow Blossom. You'll head over here, you'll land on the tree, you'll kind of go up the tree, and you should see it kind of dangling down from the tree branch. You'll click it, and from this you'll either have a chance of getting a gigantic seed, or you'll get rep instead, so you'll get a 50-50 chance of getting a seed from this. Next is going to be the Super Bloom weekly quest. So once the Super Bloom is happening, you'll pick up the quest, you'll go through the full event, and at the very end, when you've completed the objectives, you'll hand in the quest and you'll get the Over Blooming Treasures bag. You'll open this and you'll have a decent chance of getting a gigantic seed from it. The Super Bloom will also have 2 repeatable sources that you can do every hour for a chance at a gigantic seed as well. The first is going to be getting the progression bar to full, which will give you the Blossom and Dream Trove, and from that bag you'll have around a 10% chance of getting a gigantic seed from it, so you can do that once an hour and get a bag. Also, the very last boss that you fight, that kind of rare mob or the elite mob that spawns, killing that will have a lower chance of giving you a gigantic seed too. So taking part in the Super Bloom every hour is going to be pretty efficient for chances of getting more seeds. The final source for the seeds are going to be from the various rares we'll find across the Emerald Dream. If you kill one, you'll have a chance of getting a seed. Although one I would definitely recommend is the one that spawns during the Emerald Frenzies. These happen twice per hour and they spawn pretty frequently during that Emerald Frenzy as well. You'll just head over there, kill some mobs, and eventually the Surge and Lasher will spawn in the middle. You'll kill that and you'll have a pretty good chance of getting a seed. Now I'm not too sure if this can be killed multiple times per day for loot, but in terms of just getting your hands on a rare spawn, this is going to be one of the easier ones to come across and does have one of the higher drop chances as well. So it's definitely a win-win, and I would definitely look out for that mob. But outside of that, just basically kill any of the rare spawns that you come across and you will have a chance of getting a seed from them. So those are going to be all the known sources for gigantic seeds. Hopefully that gives you more chances at the mounts, and good luck on your mount hunting. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.